Hi everybody! Video number 2 on my YouTube channel. Today I am coming to you from my sitting room and I just want to talk to you all about me again, just a few little things. I decided to start my YouTube channel because not only is everybody doing it at the minute, but I'm in the industry of fitness and it's not always as easy as people think. A lot of the time you're expected to be a certain shape and a certain physique and all of this kind of stuff, and it's really tough. And recently I gave up working in a gym environment and I went into retail just to change things up really, and it's been interesting. Definitely not as easy as usual for me, because usually I just jump in to something new and I go for it, and it's like, yeah, brilliant, because I love change. I think change is just brilliant and everybody should embrace change. But it wasn't so easy this time, and for the last 6 weeks I have been having anxiety that has literally been taking over my days or my nights. And I would be shaking and I wouldn't be able to do anything about it. So I do a lot of writing things down. So I have a book beside me and I'm always writing things down. So I've been writing how I've been feeling, what I'm going to do about how this is affecting me. Now it's just a lot of different changes, but for me as an insecure person anyway, it has kind of hit me quite hard. So not only did I realize that I do love being in the fitness industry, that I actually want to up my game and I want to work harder now, and I want to work harder on myself as well as with clients and with my classes and everything, because I do still teach classes and have PT clients on the side. So I love that. I absolutely love that, and I live for that. Like I just, it really does give me something to feel proud of at the end of the day, because when you're doing something you love, like everybody says, it's not a job, and that part of it isn't the job. That part of it is enjoyable life. Now, I don't go out to the pubs and the party scene much, right? And a lot of the time I would get like, why don't you go out? You're so boring because you don't drink and all this. I haven't drinking at nearly 8 years, and that's just personal choice. I don't like the taste of it. I was 16 stone a few years ago and I was so insecure, and not that I was ever a big drinker, but I just gave it up because I just didn't enjoy it. And a little trick that I did, I gave it up for Lent, and after Lent I was done. I was like, okay, I don't want it anymore, so happy days. So now if I do go out, it's water and diluted stuff or whatever, and I quite enjoy that. Like, and like I'll still go out and I won't mind at all, like, and it's not a big deal like everybody thinks it is, because all you get is like, oh, had you a drink problem? Were you pregnant? And all this. And I'm like, no, neither. In actual fact, I had an eating problem. Never had a problem with drink ever. Probably never will, because I just have no interest in it. But another little thing about me then is that I found out I've only one kidney. So when that comes to supplements and stuff like that, I wouldn't be OTT on that kind of stuff, because my kidney couldn't take it, basically. Not even that it couldn't take it. I know there's a lot of different studies to show that protein doesn't make a difference to your kidney. But at the end of the day, I still want to look after it, so I don't want to overdo it on any of that kind of stuff. I do have that odd protein shake or make protein pancakes a lot of the time for breakfast. But other than that, I won't overdo it on anything like that, because I want to keep my kidney. So that's where I'm at the minute. I'm making a list of different things I could do for the anxiety that I'm feeling at the minute. I don't have makeup on, I barely have my hair done, and I just wanted this to be a natural kind of a video where you learn a little bit more about me. I also teach Zumba, where I live in Limerick, and it's been super popular for the last 4 years. But I had an injury last year in my ankle and I sprained it. So I made a choice to take this summer off, because 4 years I haven't had any time off Zumba at all. So I decided to take the summer off. Now, it was a super hard decision to make for me. By no means was it easy. And I didn't, to be honest, for any of you that are going to watch this and go, what? I was going to hate it, like, if I kept going for the 4 months. Or for the last few months of the summer, I mean. So now I see everybody is picking it back up in different places again. Hopefully I'll have the demand and I'll go back to it. But originally at the start of the summer, I thought that I'd never do it again, to be honest. But I am missing it a little bit now, and I am looking forward to starting it up again in the next couple of weeks. So if you've got any questions for me, if you want to know anything about me, I am happy to talk to anybody who also struggles with anxiety, eating disorders, all of that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not a professional to do with those by any means, but I'm very realistic about being honest with yourself, being true to yourself, and not just going to the doctor and letting them give you medication, because it's not what you need. Like, it's not what you need for it at all. I remember going to the doctor a few years ago saying, look, I need help with this eating problem, and he gave me antidepressants, and I was like, I'm not depressed. I said, I'm so determined to fix this, and that was the end of that. And needless to say, I changed my doctor back then too. No more of that doctor. So that's where I'm at just today. Tomorrow could be the best day of my life. Also, I live here with my gorgeous boyfriend, and he's so supportive, and he's just crazy, my crazy Cork boy, and I love him to it. In the last few years as well, I will just finish up with this. In the last few years, because of having an eating disorder, I also have awful issues with myself, my body, and all that stuff that usually comes with it. And so I wasn't able to look in the mirror for a long time, and actually when I was 16 stone a few years ago, and then I actually got to 10.5 stone at my lightest. And at the time I was there, I think I was more insecure than I am now, funnily enough. Obviously it's in the place that you're at the time, it's about the people you're around at the time, and that's all well and good. Don't get me wrong, like, people are great, and some people aren't supposed to be in your life or whatever, but it was very hard for me to see anybody else eating what I thought was bad food at the time. And even though I was really thin, and I actually had no period for 2.5 years, because I was eating a lot, but I was so active, and it just went, obviously my body fat was low, but I wasn't any bit I didn't have the muscle that I have built now, and that's what I want. That's my goal. I want muscle. I want to be defined. I want to be lean. Now at the minute I'm not. I'm quite bulky at the minute. I'm chubbier than I'd like to be, but I'm accepting that every day, that everybody is going to say something about you regardless. Everybody. And oh, she put up weight. Yeah, I fucking put up weight because I was not healthy a few years ago, when everybody thought, oh, it's great to be thin. There's something pissing me off lately a lot, guys, in this fucking industry, where people think, oh, she's beautiful now that she's thin, or look at him, he's gorgeous now that he's after losing so much weight. Weight should not define us, even though I know that it's very hard to just say that. It should not define who we are. And it's very fucking hard, if you're struggling with your weight, for people to be always commenting on it. Now, they won't do it to your face all of the time, but they'll say it when you go, and you fucking know they'll say it. I wasn't healthy. I wasn't as healthy as I am now. I wasn't strong like I'm strong now. I didn't have the muscle that I had now when I was that small, and I wasn't fucking happy then either. And actually looking back on the picture, I look quite old in it. And like that was a few years ago, and like that was just, it's just crazy like what being too thin can do for you. So in my opinion, being thin or being slim, all this crack, that's not what defines a person. Like, it's just fucking not. Like, you could be large and be beautiful. Most girls that have a little bit of weight on, not a lot of weight now, like a little bit, like that are a healthy weight, they're not fucking ripped to shreds, they're not too skinny, they're not trying to be too skinny, because some people, before anybody says it, some people are skinny without being able to do anything about that. Yeah, but you're beautiful from the start. But anybody that's saying, oh, she's beautiful just because she lost weight, you're just fucking wrong, and you have the whole concept of weight loss and the whole healthy lifestyle wrong. That's not what it's about, and I hope you change your mindset, and I hope I'm able to help you change your mindset a little bit on all of this. So I'm about to go fix my little head for today and go talk to somebody about it, I think. So please talk to me, ask me any questions, comment below, all positive as well, by the way, please, because another thing is I noticed I was getting negative in the last few weeks, not like me at all, totally out of who I am, totally out of it. So hopefully by putting all this on YouTube and everything like that, it will help me to get out of that rut and make something of myself, because I do believe that I was put here for a reason. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and share and tell people about it, and hopefully we'll see bigger and better things on this journey. Thanks, guys.